Okay, thank you for coming into this channel again. Today I have again craved for some chicken, and my wife has prepared an amazing preparation which I'll soon talk about. As always, I am a lover of chicken. Any preparation about chicken is something that I am willing to taste. And today I requested my wife to again cook something for me. So she did something very different. It is not very traditional chicken preparation from different localities or specific locations of the nation. But this is something that she did, and she tried to do it, and she always experiments with different kinds of dishes, and especially chicken, where you get the bandwidth to experiment. That spectrum of experimentation is much larger. So I think I can name it as Chicken Bhuna, but it has a lot of other very simple approaches to prepare this chicken. And let me tell you, the preparation or the marination of the chicken before it starts boiling on the hot fire is very, very simple. It is basically haldi, turmeric, it has black pepper and salt. That's it. The chicken is marinated with only these three things, and then of course we will talk about more deeper processes as we start our testing. Without any further ado, let's begin this video and start our tasting. As you can see, the color of the chicken is just as Chicken Bhuna, and the flavors and the fragrance, the flavors of course I have not tasted it, but the fragrance that I'm getting out of this dish is extraordinary. And I think I'm getting that hint of the garam masala right into my nose, and I'm getting the hint of course kasuri methi that has been added to this dish at very large quantities. So let's start our tasting. Of course, my favorite is the chicken leg piece, and there are a couple of other pieces here. I'm eating this with hot rice and some onions as accompaniments. So let's get started, guys. Well, I'm just moving around the pieces a little bit so that I get a little comfortable in mixing my rice and gravy. Wow, as soon as I took the gravy right into the rice, I can actually see khada garam masala. That is nothing but your cloves, your cinnamon and bay leaf. To be honest, it looks very spicy, but I can get a very light hint of pepper, because as I said earlier, this chicken is marinated, properly seasoned into the flavors of the pepper before it hit the oven. Amazing. The process is very simple. After the marination, you get the chicken flavored into those three main ingredients, and as I'm eating, I'm getting a good amount of spice in my mouth, and not the chili spice or the heat spice is what I'm trying to emphasize on. Good amount of onions which has been grated, pasted and seasoned into the frying pan. As I said earlier, the flavors of khada garam masala into the oil is where the meat has absolutely soaked in the flavors in. once the onions were properly engraved into the hot oil, that is when the marinated chicken is put into the pan, and that's where all the harmony begins. And let me also tell you that this is done in the minimum oil, because it is majorly cooked in the oil of the chicken itself. The fat that comes out of the skin is where it has got its more flavors from. Once the chicken is put inside this, is where you start adding tomato, fenugreek seed, jeera, fennel seeds are all warmed up and then grinded and put into the mixture of chicken and onion. I'm going to take some gravy. I've taken some more gravy. And as it, cooks into the hot pan till all the oil comes out, is when the chicken is put in, the curd is put in, the curd is put into the mixture. And that's why you will get the hint of the sourness that has come into this dish. Ideally, if you ask me, this kind of preparation is pretty much available mostly in the North India, because in the southern sides you will find the addition of coconut and tamarind into the preparations of various formats of chicken. For example, chicken shukka is one of the preparations very famously known in Mangalore. Similarly, there are other preparations of chicken like chicken ghee roast is also a very famous Mangalorean dish, prepared in a similar fashion, but then you have add-ons which adds flavor to your dish. As I was saying earlier, that this preparation is unique because it has very less amount of oil, and the chicken, which is so nicely and so softly boiled and cooked, is all about the chicken's own fat. A generous amount of ghee is added at the end, along with a large amount of kasuri methi. And that ends the preparation of this simple chicken dish, which I would say is not very spicy and very healthy to be eaten. because it has very less oil, usage of ghee, and less heat that comes out from the red chili pepper or the green chili. I'm just loving the leg piece. Well, folks, another episode comes to an end, and my intention is always to help people find best food, let it be inside the house or from outside. I hope you're safe inside your house and taking proper measures to avoid any contacts in the outside. Next episodes, we will come with more innovative dishes which might sound very simple but has a very amazing taste left lingering in your palates. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and of course comment with your favorite in-house dish preparations of chicken, which we can also try. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye.